Hey guys, this is Iowa Interstate 96 here. How you guys doing? I'm back. Well, you guys were wondering maybe a while back, Intermountain released some Iowa Interstate locomotives. This was a while back. This is probably back in November and stuff like that. I got this engine a long time ago, probably last year, yeah. Intermountain released their Iowa Interstate ES 44 AC. The reason is why I'm having these out because there is something that I get quite annoyed. I mean, honestly, you guys can judge it, but this is what I saw. Well, anyway, there's my Athearn Genesis GP38-2. Perfect detailed. Hold on. There it goes. Perfect detailed. This is the Athearn Genesis GP38-2. They came out with this early March. This came out in November of 2014. Now, maybe my iPod cannot pick this up, but I'm going to put my engines coupled up. I got some problems with the Intermount. I thought there was a little bit of disappointment in the Intermountain ES44. A little bit. Now, you may think, oh, why? It's yellow, it's perfect. Well, if you look at the Athearn Genesis, I don't think my camera can pick it up, but when I look into my eyes, they look... I think the Intermountain did a too bright of a yellow. It looks like a lemon color, and this is like more of a darker color. This is more of a bright color, which that doesn't look prototype. This one is. Because when I look at the real ones, they have this color. I mean, you see the difference? You see the yellows? That one's a little darker, and that one's more of a brighter. Look at the Iowa Interstate, and then this one, see that, I don't know, my Athearn Genesis looks a lot better in the yellow. A lot better. I even got a couple of ready to roll Iowa Interstate units. They look just like this, but this has just a little more detail because this is the Genesis run. My Intermountain Gevo is perfectly detailed. I just think the yellow went too high or too far, I think. Well, not too far. I don't know. If I put a light on, you would kind of know, but I don't have a light on. Maybe I would have to do this at dark time, but you probably can't pick it up, but it's perfectly detailed. I like the detailed on anything on the Intermountain ES44. But I think the yellow is a little bright, just a little bright. I run at a train club, and I was running them at last night, this unit. Well, I have another set of I have two of these regular units, but there's like those lights that you turn on. They're like white lights, and they glow on this engine, and if I'm at the club, they look really awful. I mean, they look awful on this. If there's certain lighting on this engine that looks horrible in the yellow. I just don't like the yellow at all. I mean, it bothers me when I run it, especially a 38-2 with it, because the 38-2, their yellow got it perfect. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and put it closer up, and you can judge the yellow. The yellow is the problem. The black and red are perfect. It's just the yellow is bothering me. Okay, you see that? That's more of a, just think of that as a darker yellow. That's a darker yellow. Look at the Iowa Interstate Gevo. See, that yellow is not dark. It's not as dark. It doesn't look prototype. I think they went a little overboard with the prototype yellow, because the realistic one, the real ones, I think they look darker. I think Intermountain did a great job on their Intermountain Gevos. Not a problem. There's not a problem. I'm not going to say, oh, get rid of your engines and wait for another release to come out with these. No. I'm just saying, I think Intermountain, I think the first round of the Intermountain, they just decided to do it this way and see how that goes. But honestly, I think this is more of a little, I think the yellow's just a little brighter for the prototype. Just a little bit. It's enough to get off the prototype. But overall, it's perfectly detailed. I mean, honestly, I couldn't ask for a better engine. I think one of my best detailed on the Intermountain Gevos is up here. I love this detail. It's just amazing. It just looks so cool. I like what Intermountain did on their... Some of my other Intermountains didn't left this. They darkened this exhaust pipe. I think that's really realistic. There is the K5HILL horn that Gevos use. I may not, if that's the right horn. The cab interior is perfect. Well, the cab interior is just not crazy. You can see the seats in there and stuff like that. It's not like a detailed. I've seen better detailed than a cab and stuff like that. The doors are in the perfect spot. This is the older Gevos, or first run of the Gevos. Snowplow's perfect. Snow, you get the grab irons and stuff like that. Snowplows. Also, a warning about the Intermountain Gevos. Their handrails break. If you pick at them like that, I've done that on one of my Intermountain Gevos, snapped. So another thing is, the Intermountain Gevos have extremely fragile handrails. I mean, the Athearn Genesis, it's more like really, you push on them like that. I just picked that a little bit, and they don't do anything. I don't know, the Intermountains, if you just push them in, see, they're more stiff. They're much more stiff. I'm pushing on them, and I'm getting a good push on them. They're really stiff. But the Athearn Genesis is just more of a squishy color. I mean, more squishy or bendable, more bendable, and it doesn't break. Also, if the windows do move, I don't usually touch them because I don't want to break it, but the windows do move. Yeah, the windows kind of go in this gap right here, which I think that's a little weird. This is actually the other window. That window is like actually open. It looks weird. Overall, the Athearn Genesis, very, very highly detailed, awesome detailed. Top of it is beautiful. So, and also the back of the engine. The yellow's perfect on the back. So, see that yellow? If you notice, or maybe, see here, I'll set them up here. I'm using my iPod, but try my best here. But, oh yeah, now you can see the yellow. See that yellow? That more looks like a lemon color, and this one's perfect. That is perfect right there. That, I think, needs to be a little dimmer, and it will be perfect. But overall, I'll let you guys judge it, but this is just me. But honestly, they did perfect. The yellow, at least it's yellow, but I think it's just a tad bright. But overall, the Intermountain ES44 AC is perfect. The Intermountain Iowa Interstate, they did a firm job on it. This is perfect right here, perfect. The Lember's detail, legible. This is legible. Everything's legible on here. It's perfect. I just think the yellow is just a tad brighter than the yellow on your Athearn version. So, and also the other side, just do a quick other side. I gotta get going here, but here's the other side of the Intermountain Gevo, and then the Athearn Genesis. See, oh, there you go. See the difference with the yellow on the lettering? It's a little brighter, but I don't know. It's just, it would be nicer if Intermountain made it just a tad darker. So, that's just me about my Iowa State Gevos. If you guys have an Iowa State Gevo and you say, it's fine, that's perfect, I'm fine with that. I'm just showing you guys what Intermountain did. I'm not saying Intermountain screwed up or anything. I'm just saying what they did is a tad bright for me. Honestly, I think it's a little bright. If you guys think it's fine, that's good. That's fine. But I think, in my preference, my opinion, I think they're a little bright. I think the next, either Athearn Genesis, I hope maybe Athearn Genesis will release these sometime, or like, the Broadway Limited is releasing some Gevos too, I heard. Not Iowa Interstate. The only brand Iowa Interstate is out here right now is Intermountain. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and understand what I'm talking about with the Intermountain and the Athearn versus letters. I mean, the yellow. The letter's perfect. The yellow is just a tad lemon. I mean, I just don't like it in my preference. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please comment and subscribe.